World are weak, even if they work out like crazy every day. Eating hundreds of oysters and kidneys, they still look sallow, emaciated, and shaky on their feet, because to resist the weird invasion, the will of the world, randomly selects men for female ghosts to suck their yang energy. This leaves everyone with excessive yin and deficient yang. But I was born with a pure yang body. My yang energy is abundant, inexhaustible. All female ghosts stare at me, drooling. They not only want to possess me, but also want to get close and have babies with me. At that moment, I was totally confused. I vaguely remembered cultivating at home, when the married woman next door kept making strange noises. It distracted me so much that I died from a burst penis. Never thought I'd time travel. Just then, the teacher on the podium rapped the blackboard seriously. She said the only auction would start in 30 minutes. The teacher assured us none of us would be unlucky enough to be selected. Then she started answering students' questions. But the students' questions gave the homeroom teacher a headache. Are female ghosts pretty? How much young energy do you need to get close to a female ghost without being sucked dry? Thankfully, the question I asked finally, she could answer. I pointed to the mark on my arm and asked the teacher, does this mean I'm selected? As the countdown changed, the teacher didn't have time to respond. Before I disappeared on the spot, when my vision cleared again, I found myself in a waiting room. On the screen on the wall of the room, previous auction videos were playing. A female ghost named Murong Yan bought a strong man for 10,000 ghost coins. Then her mouth split open to both sides, and she stretched out a long tongue that crawled into the man's mouth. The strong man was sucked dry like a deflated ball. Seeing this, I fell into deep thought. With my thin frame, I'd probably die instantly once I show up. I wondered if my pure yang body from my previous life was still there. So I went to the corner and quietly practiced my technique. Soon I was pleasantly surprised to feel my yang energy stirring. My body temperature soared instantly. I thought I wouldn't attract attention, so I specifically chose the corner. But when I opened my eyes, everyone was staring at me, because the high temperature from my body turned the waiting room into an oven. Buddy, are you horny? Who the hell gets a fever this bad? Could it be the yang energy in him? I heard the more yang energy you have, the higher your body temperature is. Wait, I thought the more yang energy, the longer you last? Seeing the discussion going off track, I quickly told everyone to be quiet. I've been weak and sick since I was a kid. How could I have any yang energy? Just then, the door opened, and a sheep-headed ghost walked in to lead us into the venue. Everyone was nervous, except me and a middle-aged uncle who kept a calm face. I had enough confidence because of my pure yang body. The uncle, I heard, had participated in an auction before. By then, the center of the venue was already filled with weirdos. They stared at me greedily. Before the weird outbreak, they looked pretty much like humans. After sizing us up for a while, the weirdos started